it's time for me to get to work and start the day off. And when you get to your yard to start the day's events, you want to go through your beginning checklist. Now, you're going to all have a checklist of what you need to do to check, like all the different things like your truck, your trailer, to make sure that you're ready to go and do your final walk around. And this is so important that you do it and that your employees do it to ensure safety, and that of course that you have everything that you need. Because you could be coming, maybe not be, you'd be off for Wednesday, Thursday, and come Friday, and something be wrong, and you want to make sure that you're double checking it. So first you're going to do your walk around even before you get in to your truck. So you get to your theater. Now it's a beautiful day in New Jersey, as you can see. I'm actually getting rained on right now. You're making sure that there's no dents or anything from the last time that you were on, that there's no scratches, because anything like that you want to make sure that your employees are reporting. That everything is kept locked. This is all locked. Now, I recommend unlocking the outside theater before leaving to go to the event. Why? Because when you pull up to an event, if this is unlocked, all you have to do is open it and expose the music and the happy birthday sign. If it's locked, it's an extra thing. Oh, I forgot the keys, you gotta run back to the truck. I recommend unlocking it before you leave the yard. Continuing on, you want to make sure that your tires have enough air. Make sure they're looking good. Test them out. Sure that everything is good, you're clean. You should be cleaning your theater at least once a week, making sure that the road grime and all that, and this is your unit. You want to stand by it and say, wow. So make sure that everything is clean, ready to go. Come on back here. You have your lock on your back door. Nothing has been tampered, broken in with. You do want to have another person to check your lights, otherwise you have to run back and forth. You're going to get into your truck, you're going to check your stop light, you're going to check your left blinker, your right blinker. You want to make sure that's all done. That's going to be on the pre-checklist. Continue going around, continue looking for damage, any scratches, tires, they're good, give them that kick test, make sure that they're all ready. And then continue around. Remember that you do have an alarm on your unit and you want to unarm it before opening it up. Come with me now. We're going to make sure that this is your gas. It's locked so that no one pours anything in it, your competition. Make sure that that's all locked up. Maybe you have to unlock it because you have to fuel. I suggest that you have your staff and you get into a practice of fueling up before returning it back to the yard at the end of the day. Don't be like, oh, I'm so tired, I just want to get home. Because what's going to happen is the next day you get to work, you're low on fuel, so that's an extra stop you have to make. Maybe you'll be running late. God forbid, maybe there's a tire flat and you have to change a flat, and you're not prepared for that, and then you have to stop for fuel. So all those things, try to prevent that by fueling up the night before. Generator compartment, it's usually locked, and you want to make sure that you unlock it just in case you need to get in there to do any service. If your generator needs to be prepped, or if it goes off and trips, you have the ability to unlock it real quick, get in there. And then of course your truck. Now, I recommend starting the truck before you start the generator for the theater. It actually helps. When you have the truck running, it's also sending that signal out into that theater, so make sure that you start your truck first. Alright, come on in my truck. Okay, so I'm in my truck. You have your navigation all set. You know where you're going for the day. But before you actually go into the theater, you want to start your truck, prep it, warm it up, put in the navigation of where you're actually going, okay, how much time it's going to take to get there. Just notice I have things in my truck, friendly reminders to employees to take the trash, no smoking, what our gate code is, and always a reminder here that they need to fill up that tank if it's less than 3/4 filled when they return it that night. And then of course you're going to start your glimpse. We use a Droid phone on board my Game & Ride. Most of my franchisees, I think, seem to have the iPhone. To start a glimpse, you make sure you want to watch our glimpse tutorial video, but you're going to utilize your phone and start that glimpse and send a glimpse of where you're actually going. Do that as soon as you get into the truck. and then you'll be able to cross that off your list. So you set that all up, all ready to go, and now you can do a check with your blinkers and your stoplights. So if you have an extra employee, send them in the back and do the test where you're pressing on the brake and let them know that they've received good brake lights. Do the test with your left blinker, your right blinker. Just go through the checklist that we provided you. The other thing is you want to check your brakes on your trailer. So you want to put your truck into start and then use your brake controller. Most of you have brake controllers installed already into your truck themselves, but you want to make sure that when you press on your brakes that your brake controller is giving you a number. That means that it's actually working, that it's getting from your foot brake to the actual trailer brakes. You'll see that when that number comes up. And then you're good to go. Your trailer's packed, you have your checklist. Now let's go in and start the trailer.